Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic point aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty...
All this week, we're looking back at TV's classic comedy programs of the 60s and 70s. This morning, it's Gilligan's Island. Its 98 episodes have been rerun more often and in more places than any other TV series in history.
I said that Mrs. Howell's the most beautiful creature in the world, and that is precisely what I meant.
I beg your pardon. When I said that Mary Ann was the most beautiful in the world, that is exactly what I meant.
I know. Let's have a beauty contest here on the island, and we can pick a Miss Castaway.
Oh, a beauty contest here? Well, that suits me fine. I think it's a marvelous idea. I agree, too. See you on the runway, girl. Okay.
Bob Denver, Gilligan, Don Wells, Mary Ann, welcome. Nice to see you both.
Thank you, Katie. I should yell, Skipper!
Oh, little buddy.
Oh, little buddy.
It's so great to have you here. You know, Gilligan's Island, of course, was a staple around my household, and I remember the show very well. And yet most people, of course, are watching it today with reruns because it only ran for 3 seasons. Why only 3 seasons, Bob?
We got canceled on the pickup for the 4th season. Gunsmoke had to come back on the air. It turned out it was Mr. Paley, who was the president of CBS. It was his wife's favorite show, and also his. And they had canceled it. And so they panicked when they found out that they didn't have it on the schedule, so they looked down, they saw Gilligan's Island, a half hour behind that empty, and they went...
And I think we were in the top 20 at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, nobody would ever cancel a show in the top 20.
Right. I can't understand that. That seems so ridiculous.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Network decisions.
The critics never were really wild about this show, were
To
they?
say the least.
I mean, they basically lambasted it. What did they think?
Piece of junk. Never be more than 6 weeks. Never last more than 6 weeks was the first prophecy.
One of the worst shows ever on television. Of course, they're kind of eating their words now a little bit.
Yeah, now tell me why they started to eat their words quite quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, it got in the top 10 pretty fast, and it was really fun because we didn't care. We knew the show wasn't going to get critical raves, not doing that kind of comedy. You know, I mean, silly slapstick.
Oh, little buddy, you don't know how happy you're going to make me feel when I see you eating this pie.
Oh, no, Snooper!
Thanks a lot, Gilligan.
What was the appeal, do you think, Dawn, if the critics didn't like it? Why did people enjoy the show so much?
I think there's several reasons. I think it's timeless, for one thing. I mean, I think you have no idea when it was shot. Also, I think everybody has a fantasy of wanting to be marooned. And with my experience this last 30 years with listening to fans, it was their family.
Are you really like Mary Ann?
Yes.
You're that wholesome,
Oh,
aren't
of course, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, I have to say, I related to Mary Ann much more than Ginger. I think women are usually divided in 2 categories. There are Gingers, and then there are Mary Anns, and I'm a member of your club, honey.
Oh, good.
I would like a world without strife, universal harmony, international goodwill, where the spirit of brotherhood enriches all of mankind forever. Thank you.
She was principled, ethical, sweet, kind, good cook.
Did you have fun playing Gilligan?
Oh, excellent, yeah.
Why?
It was the most fun. Well, I happened to hit Alan Hale, a 260-pound man who could do physical comedy just perfectly. I couldn't hurt him, right? And he was very careful with me.
Good night, Gilligan.
He was like a big teddy bear,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Oh, the kindest
Always
human
tried
being.
to